guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, first of all, Happy New Year to you all, and I hope you had a good night last night. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing in this video. It's going to be a makeup look, but I've got a few new products, mainly eye and lip products I wanted to try out, and I purchased the Artis Oval 7 brush. I think this is this one. Because I've been eyeing up these brushes for ages, but I want to see what they're like, so I didn't want to get a whole bunch of them because they're quite expensive. This was £45, and this seemed to be the most popular one amongst people, and you can use it for foundation, powder, bronzer, contouring, blusher. So it's like a multi-use brush, which I love. I've used it a couple of times now, and it's actually really nice. It blends in my foundation much quicker than any other brushes I've used, and actually it uses all the product, so there's no residue left on the brush, which I love. I imagine if you used it a lot of times then there would be a gradual build up, but I really love it. So yes, like I said, I've got a few new eye products, lip products. I want to test them out, so I've kind of got an idea of what makeup look I want to do, but I'm just going to kind of wing it really. Okay, so first of all I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm just going to use a concealer to do this. So I'm using the Be Flawless Long Lasting Concealer, and this is in the shade Light. Just to pop all over the eyelids, and this will make the application of eyeshadows much better and more pigmented as well. And then I will go ahead and quickly set that with the Maybelline Matte Maker powder in the shade Classic Ivory. This is make sure there's no creasing. Okay, so now eyes are ready for applying eyeshadow. The first shade I'm going to take isn't a new product of mine, so I've used this a few times. This is one of the Kiko's Infinity eyeshadows, and this is in the shade 204, so you can see it's just kind of a orange peachy toned eyeshadow, and I'm just going to pop this using quite a fluffy brush just kind of in the crease and above to act as a transition shade. And then the next eyeshadow I'm going to be using is a new one that I purchased, and it's from the Natural collection, and this is in the shade Milk Chocolate, which you can see is quite a light matte brown kind of shade. I'm going to pop this on the crease, to kind of create a very subtle cut crease, I think. I'm actually going to switch that up because the eyeshadow is not quite dark enough for what I want to achieve. So I'm actually going to take, this is another Kiko eyeshadow, one of the Infinities in the shade 235. You can see it's much darker, and I think it would be just better the look I want. As you can see, that is much better. I think the other brown was just too similar in lightness to the original orange I popped down, so I think against that it was not showing. Get a clean fluffy brush and just go ahead and blend that out. I'm going to be blending upwards because of course I still want to keep that kind of cut crease, but I don't want it to be as harsh. I'm going for a subtle one. I might come back to that one in a minute and do a bit more, but for now I'm just going to quickly highlight my brow bone. And this is MUA eyeshadow in the shade Oyster. I'm just going to pack this under my brow bone. What I'm going to quickly do is just fill in my brows because it looks a bit weird without anything on. So I'll just very quickly do that. And as always, I'm using my brow kit from L'Oreal. Quickly go through my Body Shop brow gel. Okay, going back to the eyes, as a eye base, I'm actually taking this Kiko Metallic Shine eyeshadow in the shade 02, which is a very pretty light pink colour, and I'm just popping this all over the lid and just sticking to the lid. I don't want to pop it any further. And actually, because I want there to be more of a cut crease, I'm going to just take an angled brush, this is the 202 brush, and go back in with that same chocolatey brown shade from Kiko earlier, and just to draw my crease in basically, because I've decided it's not quite a cut crease yet. And then actually taking that Natural Collection milk chocolate we tried to use earlier on a fluffy brush, and then going to blend that line upwards slightly. Okay, for the next colour I'm using another Natural Collection. This is in the shade Lilac Shimmer. And I'm just packing this all over the lid. And then going in the shade Lavender, again by the Natural Collection. I'm focusing this mainly on the outer corner of my eyes and potentially drag it into the crease. I haven't decided yet. Take this eyeliner pencil from Kiko. This is another new product that I picked up that I thought was quite cool. It's a double-ended one. This is in the shade 06. So you've got the thin black eyeliner at one end, and then you've got more of a fatter, more like an eyeshadow stick, but this shade is more of a charcoaly grey metallic colour. I think I'm going to use the charcoal grey colour and really focus this on the outer corners of my eyes and try and smoke it in, I think. Maybe drag it a little bit along the lash line. Angled brush and kind of blend it into the crease a little bit. Quickly do is go to my face, and then I can finish off the eyes later, because everything else on the eyes isn't going to fall out it won't ruin the face makeup. So I'm just going to get that done. I'm going to prime my face using, this is the L'Oreal Smoothing Resurfacing Primer. Then taking my favourite foundation as always, this is the Revlon Colour Stay Foundation in Buff. I really love how this brush feels on the skin. It is super soft. Not as soft as I was expecting, but it's still very, very soft. And I just find that my foundation blends in so much quicker compared to other makeup brushes. I think because it doesn't stick to the brush, if that makes sense. When you finish, there's no product left on the brush. I think that helps blend everything out. Whereas with other makeup brushes, I find there's still foundation left on the brush, so then it's harder to blend because you're just reapplying the foundation, if that makes sense. Using that same concealer I used earlier. Just use the brush to blend it all out again. However, I'm not going to be using it to blend out my concealer under my eyes, just because it is soft, like I said, but I'm still not comfortable dragging it under my eyes because they are quite a delicate part of your face, so you don't want to. Just going to tidy up along here a little bit. I like to do that actually. I get quite messy with eyeshadows and then I just use concealer just to clean up the edges. I'm going to quickly set under my eyes with the same powder. I will do the rest of my face in a minute, but I want to add a cream highlighter, so I want to do that before I set the rest of my face. I'm going to take that same Kiko pencil, but I'm going to take the eyeliner end, which is black, and I'm going to run this really close to my lash line. I don't want a tight line, but I want it to be really slightly defined near my upper lash line. Take milk chocolate from Natural Collection and blend that out a little bit. Take some of that lavender and just drag it under there a little bit as well. Like I said, I wanted to pop a nude eyeliner in the waterline, so I'm taking this one by MAC. This is the Technical Liner eyeliner, and this is in the shade Risque. A good tip is just to warm it up on the back of your hand. That's much creamier. Okay, then for mascara, I'm going in my usual favourite. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Then from Kiko I purchased this False Lashes Concentrate thing. This is a top coat for mascara, which seems a bit odd. There was a couple of different ones. I went for the volumizing one. I just thought it could be a bit of a gimmick, but I thought I would give it a go. Can you see a difference? So like I said, I just want to quickly set my foundation to make it last all day long. I'm using the same powders I used earlier, but then I purchased this big brush from Kiko just so I thought it looked quite cool. They had another one which was purple on the bottom, orange on top. I like this one just because I did. Really do the chin because I have a problem with oily chin, it's just so annoying. Okay, on to contouring. I'm taking my BellaIzzy Chisel Cheek contour kit. I haven't used this in a while, but it is my ultimate favourite thing ever. I really love it to create that initial contour because it is so sharp. And then like bronze up my face a little bit using a big fluffy brush, and still using the BellaIzzy palette but taking the middle shade this time. Just kind of go over everything. Then for blusher, I'm taking the Sleek Blush by 3 palette. This is the Pink Lemonade palette. I'm going to take this one here, which is Pink Mint. I'm going to attempt, I've only used this before for foundation, bronzing, contouring. I'm going to attempt to use it for blusher now because I have been told you can use it for that as well, but it's just angling it, it's just... Okay, does work. In the Makeup Revolution, this is a Vivid Bake highlighters, and this is in the shade Peach Light. I'm just taking, this is my Bold Metals 300 brush. I think this is made for blusher, but I'm just going to use this to highlight. Now, for lips, that was a hard decision because, like the eyeliner I purchased from Kiko, I also got a double match lipstick. This is, so you've got the lip liner and then like a kind of lipstick type crown at the other end, and this is in the shade 04, and it's a really pretty purpley colour, but I feel like I do those kind of lips all the time. So instead, I'm actually going to go for more of a peachy, pinky toned lip. I just think the MAC lip liner, this is one of their Pro Long lip pencils in the shade In Anticipation, which you can kind of see, it's like a salmony pink colour. And with this Kiko lipstick, this is one of their Glossy Dream Sheer lipsticks in the shade 203. Again, the pinky salmony colour. Okay, so that is the look complete. I'm actually happy with how it turned out in the end. Had a lot of playing around to do, I had new products, so as you saw, not everything went as smoothly as I would have liked, but I am happy with the outcome, and I'm happy with the choice of lip in the end, even though I do love my dark purple berry lips. So yeah, so that's my first beauty look of 2016. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did and subscribe if you're not, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.